Every month, it seems like I have no idea where I'm going with my life, while on the outside, everyone seems to have their shit together. But after speaking to a lot of people, this is a phenomenon that many people in their 20s face. Now, you may know what you want out of life: a fast car, beautiful wife, the riches, the wealth, the freedom to travel, a great network. But chances are you don't know how to get there. It just seems like every move you make leads to a dead end or no progress towards your goals. And the result, well, you just feel stuck. One of the worst feelings is wasted time. Now, this could be a project that you're currently doing, a dead end job that you're currently working, or a 9 to 5, a career that's not really fulfilling you. Now, this is scary because time is something that you will never get back. Once it's gone, it's gone. And as you grow a bit older, you'll start to realize that time gets faster and faster every year that goes on. And now you get stuck in this constant worry of wasting time on something that's not really fulfilling you. And knowing that the older you get, time gets faster, which means you're wasting a lot of time in the present. And then you get stuck in this cycle of panic and the world's just closing in on you and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Just stop, breathe, take a step back. Here's the solution. Ready? I actually don't know. Now, I'm not a guru, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not here to give you all the answers. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because I'm suffering something like this myself. But there is one thing that has been helping me go through all this, the existential crisis or quarter life crisis, as they say. And that's simply doing something. You need to do something. Now, the important thing is that you don't waste your time doing something that has no ROI, aka return on investment. An example of this may be scrolling on your phone, watching a bunch of YouTube videos, or watching TV. These are forms of entertainment, but in return, you're getting nothing out of it that will boost you towards where you need to go. Now, this is some like lame bullshit 101 self-improvement advice. All right, I understand. But the point I'm trying to make is that you need to do something that enhances you as a person, increases your skills or your skill level, and pushes you one step towards that goal. Okay, so what should you be doing instead so it doesn't feel like time is being wasted? And so one of the things I always preach is creating content, right? Like creating YouTube, creating TikToks, Instagram Reels, essentially creating a personal brand. And personal branding is a very slow game, right? On YouTube, it's a slow game, and on Instagram and TikTok, it's quite quicker. But if you plan for the long term, and I'm talking 3 to 5 years ahead, imagine where you'll be. A large following, you have a pool of audience who, you know, you can talk to, who follows you, you can release a product or service, and this gives you a way for a business. And not only that, the thought of creating content, editing, color grading if you have to, it's such a fun process that it doesn't feel like time's being wasted, and it's a skill that you're learning on the side. So I always preach create content and do personal branding. It will carry so much weight in the future if you plan now. Now, another thing that you could be learning, something that I'm doing at the moment, is also learning vocabulary, trying to speak eloquently, improve my speech, improve my public speaking. Because naturally I'm quite a shy person, so especially if you're a shy person, this can be hard speaking. So go on YouTube, learn how to perfect your speech, especially when you're to, important people. You're gonna meet important people, and the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, it will say a lot about yourself. And lastly, I like to learn a language. I'm learning Russian at the moment. You can also learn a language. It could be Spanish, French. Pick a language that is quite popular amongst the world. So, don't pick some random language such as, what's a language that barely anyone speaks? I don't know, like Nepalese. Like only a small portion of people speak Nepalese. There was no point learning it. Where if you learn Spanish, that's like 40-30% of the world speaks Spanish. Right now I'm learning Russian. Здравствуйте, друзья. Меня зовут Zain, и я чуть-чуть говорю по-русски. Да? So, learn something on the side, and also it's such a good flex when you speak to other people in a different language, right? Just knowing another language is such a flex. Better to do something than nothing. Anywho, I'm going to weigh in, so come join me, see how we're looking. So as you can see, I'm currently 90 kg, 89.9. Currently in 10th, so I'm leaving March 17th to Thailand, which means I've got roughly 5 weeks
to cut down as much as I can, or within reason where I don't lose a lot of muscle. So right now I'm doing cardio 3 to 4 times a week, cycling, running, 5Ks, and then 20-minute cycling, high intensity. And then, training is basically the same. So I've definitely put on some muscle mass in the last 3-4 months, which is really nice. So I'm quite happy with my bulk. And then when I cut down, hopefully it'll be 85 kg, 86 kg lean. And that's my ideal goal at the moment. Because of course, when I'm in Thailand, I'm going to do more cardio. It's going to be hot, so I'm going to lose weight there. When I do go to Thailand, I'm going to bring this with me. This is the Olympus XA, I believe. It's the Olympus XA2. Yeah, it's the Olympus XA2. And it's a film roll camera. And I really want to use it. Now, I'm not even sure if this works because I paid £60 off this on eBay. The owner didn't know if it works or not, but it was a bargain. So yeah, it looked like mid condition. So hopefully it works. I've got film where we'll start using it. Yeah, use it a lot in Thailand. I'm going to do a lot of workout content. I'm going to do a lot of videos for my reels as well. So I really want to boost up my social media, Instagram and TikTok. TikTok, not so much, but Instagram, that's like my big goal is hit 10k followers by the end of this year. And I'm posting daily. So if you haven't, go check out my Instagram. Okay, so now for my weekly groceries, I'm a very simple person, okay? I don't have that much money, so I have to shop smart, especially if I'm trying to hit my protein goals. So I go to the butcher's every week and I get 1 kg of steak and I cut that between 5 pieces and I eat steak once a day. On the weekends, I have a break from steak. All right, so that's £30 altogether. Then I have roughly £35 shop from Tesco's. Now this includes eggs, three dozens of eggs, I believe, milk, cheese, bread, a lot of tuna. That's one of the sources of protein, including eggs. And like mayonnaise sauces, I do eat a lot of mayonnaise and sauce. It just gives my food a lot of flavor. And obviously you got seasoning with that lasts you a bit longer. Takeaway, which I get every Sunday. So in terms of my food, it totals out to roughly £30 for steak, £35 for Tesco's. And then I think it's around about £20 for takeaway. So every week I'm spending £95. No, that's not right. £85 on food shopping. That's like my rough, £85 a week. Now, it might be too much for me, but it is what it is. I'll do anything to hit my protein. Now, I'm sure there is cheaper ways to get my food, but in terms of flavor, this just works for me. It allows me to be consistent, and that's the most important thing. So yeah, to wrap it up here. Appreciate you guys watching. Let me know in the comments if you're going to Thailand anytime soon. I'd love to meet up with you guys. That'll be amazing. And yeah, I'll try to keep it on weekly vlogs. I'll do my best. Okay, I'll do my best. Mwah.